Hi, it's Larry Gaines from Options on the Open. I wanted to give you a quick video update on the current market direction and using the power cycle trading model. Before I get started, if you have not already received my free educational ebook, please do so. Just go to my homepage, optionsontheopen.com, put in your name, email address, and you'll get 15 really great options strategies straight to you. So let me get going, and I'm going to show you currently the long-term direction and the medium-term direction of the S&P 500. Now at Options on the Open, we like to do a top-down market technical analysis, and we usually do this each and every day just to start our day. So this is what we'll be looking at. If you look at the weekly chart, we use the weekly for a long-term time frame, and we'll use the power cycle trading model and then use the weekly data for it. But it flipped long again on the long-term trend. You can see this is a weekly bar here. So it's been trending kind of sideways. The range has been fairly narrow. We've had some big moves, movements down and then up. So it's been whipping around, but that's fairly typical during the summer months. You'll have a lot of moves up and down, so you just have to be aware of where you are in the market and trade accordingly. So you don't want to get overly bullish or bearish, or you don't want to get over leveraged either way, because the market can shift and change quite a bit, and you're seeing that right now. So if you just take a longer term perspective here, you can see here was back in April. This was on April 6th. The market cycled high, and we had a really nice move down into the end of June time frame, and then we had a move back up, went neutral, went long, went neutral, and now it's back long again on the long-term cycle trend, and that was coming into today, July the 18th. So that's on a weekly, and you can see how these trends have usually, when it catches it, there's usually some big movement, but right now we're in a kind of a phase where it's moving up and down, and can't get any traction one way or the other. So in this type of environment, do not get over leveraged, but watch your indicators. And it's been a good market for cash flow trading and very short trades, because things don't tend to last very long. So I'm going to show you the medium-term trend real quick. Now here's the medium-term trend as measured by a daily time frame, and this again is using the power cycle trading model. Now these arrows, I put these arrows in to show you the cycle change, but this is all based on the model. But you can see it went neutral here back in early July, and then just on yesterday, the 17th of July, it just flipped long. So this has pushed it into a long-term uptrend as well. But you can see the range that's been trading in. It's been, it gets up here, then cycles down, cycles up, cycles down, and now we're back in an up cycle. So I'll show you kind of directionally where we potentially could be heading, and go from there. But right now, the cycle indicators that we use show it back into an uptrend. Now here's just a regular chart of the S&P 500. This is the SPX, the cash S&P 500. And you can see here yesterday when the cycle model went long, it had a close over, this is the 100-day moving average. And then we had this descending trend line coming in from this pivot high here to this pivot high. Today it broke over it right on the open and had a really nice cycle move to the upside today. Now you're coming into some intermediate, some resistance here. It needs to get over this like 1373, this area in here, and then if it, once it clears this area, it could chop sideways. Then there's this resistance zone in here that comes in at 1385, basically up to 1397 to 1400. So if there's enough momentum left in this market to get it back above this 1370-ish, 1373, then there's potential to the upside up here in this zone to see a higher move. So, don't get over leveraged. The market's changing a lot. It's summertime. It can go up and down, but this is currently the cycle trend based on our model. And good luck trading tomorrow. and come join us at Options on the Open.